everybody, it's Captain Jack here. It is the evening show, and I had to take my eye patch off because it was bothering my eye. I just did the video with the Violator, Raider Homer, and Ken Thompson. So again, if you are here watching, I appreciate it. And it's great having everybody here. If you are watching on Facebook, I don't know if there are any people that are watching on Facebook, but if you are watching on Facebook, thank you for being here, but please come to YouTube. See the address right there? YouTube.com/C Captain Jack Rackamweeby. You will see the live feed. Also, if you're on Facebook, you can also figure it out that we're going right to YouTube. In fact, what I need to do, and I will do in a minute, is to go back a page. I got apologies here as I think about doing this now. I should have done it a little bit ago. But we'll get through this. Oh man, just a bad day all around. Bad day all around. I just saw that Raider at China. I just saw something posted that she had a Holiday Inn manager not think that Raider Dakota was not a service dog. So that sucks. Yeah, let me put this up on my other page. Okay. So I took care of that. But again, my that's just tough. That's just tough. That's just an overall bad day, and I don't think that there's anybody here that doesn't think that we had a overall bad day, and it was everybody. And again, if you are on Facebook watching, please go to YouTube. I'm a little bit at a loss for words because, again, the ship's wheel is behind me. And the reason why I say that the ship's wheel is behind me is because, oh, thank you there, Vince. And another, see, now I got to go get my stickies out again. Vince gets another entry, and I will be figuring this out this week. I went through and I don't want to announce certain things because I got some things coming in the mail, and I want to make sure that they get here safe before I put them out for this is some of the prizes, because this one's a really nice collector's item. So thank you to V-Dub. Matt Bouchane has something to crow about. Can't knock him. Congrats on the Browns being at the top of the wild card heat. That's all I'm going to say. But this was a tough loss. Browns had it going today with the Jaguars, and I just saw above, and I need to address this, Tommy. My best to you and Matt on your best wishes to your father. Hopefully he will be better soon. And we'll get to that. And the only enjoyment I got today, when the Raiders lost and they were now they're at 5 losses, so it would take a miracle to win the AFC West, and it's not going to happen. So, having said that, knowing that the Raiders are not going to be the AFC West champions, the only enjoyment that I got today was watching the Buccaneers lose. Watching the Bucs lose. 2 weeks in a row, by the way. 2 weeks in a row. And I'm not watching football. Why? Because it's Green Bay and the Bears. The Bears. Don't care. If you're watching on Facebook, please come on over to YouTube. And you're welcome, Matt. You know, Tommy being my roommate down south, you know, good guy. And I'm sure that I hope good things for your dad. Yeah, Vince, that's good. Because again, that's probably the only thing that we got going for us right now. Is that right now we're a second place team, and we're better than the Broncos and Chargers, which isn't saying a lot. But you got to take some victories as they occur. And this one's a good one. But remember, we got the Chargers at home yet. We got Indianapolis at home yet, and they're ahead of us in the wild card. We got Miami at home yet, and they're ahead of us in the wild card. And we got the Jets next week. And if we play the Jets like we played the Falcons today, I'm sorry, folks, it's a loss. Not only it's a loss, it's a boat race loss, just like last year. Remember, the Raiders were 6-4 heading into New York against a team that they should just whip. And the Raiders got whipped instead. The Raiders went to Atlanta 6-4 against a team that they should whip, and they got whipped instead. And oh, by the way, next week we got to go into New York against an 0-11 football team that would like nothing better than to beat the Raiders. Nothing better. Because I was there last year, and I know how sick in the stomach I was after that loss. And that Vince, I agree, that game scares me as well. That game scares me as well. Mike Givens, the Philly fan, how you doing there, shipmate? Good to see you. Again, if you use Super Chat or Super Stickers, $4.99 and above, you get a drawing into a Raider prize pack in the future. We're gonna let it roll for a bit. I actually got to go into YouTube and say, hey, you guys haven't given me any information about my the income. It's not going to you. Better not go to you. Mike Givens, we did the video already. Raider Homer, Violator, myself, and Ken Thompson. We finished it, which is why I'm dressed as I am. We'll see if anybody comes back. What's in the Raiders prize pack? Some Raider items. And by the way, for your edification, KC Robert Bigler has 4. Let me do that to the camera. 4 entries already. 3 today and 1 from last week. I'll put that out. But again, I'm scared as well. If you are on Facebook, please come to YouTube. You're getting a preview, and I appreciate everybody that's on Facebook that's watching. Apparently, I got 2 viewers that are watching. Go to YouTube, please. No, you can't get a Philly prize pack. Your Philly prize pack will consist of stale tasty cakes. Why? Because that's what I get. I buy tasty cakes down here and they're stale. So if you win, that would be it. Again, we're going to talk about that. I appreciate all the folks that are here. Let's check out the folks that are in the group up here. Again, Aaron Cortez, thanks for being here. Tommy and his brother Matt, thank you for being here. Ed Winchell. Thank you, Vince, again from VDub Productions. Love having you here there. See if I got it. Jimmy Farrell, thanks for coming back. Mike Givens, the Philly fan, coming back, or watching, I should say. Yeah, it would still be stale tasty cakes, though. Vince. He does like, yeah, I'm a Flyers fan. We know that. And actually, one of the things I can't wait is after the season when I actually do the remodel of my room and I get a chance to show you all the other jerseys that I had. You only see the one in the, that Gannon and other folks. But I can't wait to put other ones up. I'm gonna put a Schmitty up. Or sorry, not a Boa, a Carlton, a Rose. Probably wear my Rose jersey as well. Will I do Flyers shows? I'm gonna probably go with the Edge of Philly, and be on their shows. They can do Flyers shows, or I do that. Vince trying to help him out. Hey, I appreciate it, Vince. Let me get the phone squared away. I'm glad that we figured out that. And by the way, I'm gonna make sure I got what I can hear on 4. Okay. But in order to hear, I got to put these on a little bit. Get my hat squared away in order to do this correctly. Okay, boy, it's a pain in the ass. Okay, there we go. So I got my earphones on so I can hear things. Got my hat on. Matt, thanks for coming in as well, and hopefully when we get the callers, you guys can hear them correctly. Loss feels like a crossroad. Yeah, same thing. I was just saying that, Matt. Go out like last year, come together as a team. I agree. Jerry White, thank you for coming out as well. No, they would have had to have improved. God, this looks strange. Let's see here. They would have had to have improved to look flat. Looking flat would have been an improvement. Mike, you don't have to call in. That's okay. I don't think the Eagles played today, right? I don't think they played. That's okay. Anyway, hey, real fans wear their stuff. Real fans wear their stuff. I mean, you can't beat that. Okay, let me get my phone ready to go. Oh yeah, they play tomorrow. Okay. So who do the Eagles lose to tomorrow? No, the Giants won today. Oh, so they lose to Seattle. Yeah, okay, I was right. All right. We got the phone eligible. Let me throw the number up there. So we'll have some people that can call in. And again, I can hear you at a good volume. I want to make sure. If you can hear the phone caller, let me know. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. If you are watching on Facebook, please come over to YouTube. Got a couple people that are watching on Facebook. Please come over to YouTube. That's about all I can tell you. The Facebook promotional feed is going to go away in a little bit. We've been on air for about 22 minutes. Oh yeah, no. Vince, thanks for coming in, brother. I appreciate you spending as much time as possible. Thank you for being here, and thank you for that another entry into the prize pack. I think because Vince had one last week, right? No, I was mistaken. But yeah, Vince has an entry now. So thank you there, Vince. And the Marcus Allen helmet, I'm actually looking for other things. And again, when I get the other items, I'll figure out. Some items will be in like a build up raffles, and then there'll be others that I will be saying, hey, for this one or for these nights, these will be entries into maybe for another Marcus helmet. And I think my Marcus helmet is right down here. Yes, I have another Marcus Allen helmet. I'm not sure if I'm putting that into the giveaway, but we'll see. We'll get things done. But if you would like to call in tonight, 813-699-0834. And Jerry did show me a picture already of the Marcus helmet. It was really great to see. But if you want to talk about today's just horrific, and I use the term again, horrific loss by the Raiders, call in. If you are on YouTube, you stay there because that's where you're supposed to be. If you're on Facebook, go over to YouTube. Okay? Go over to YouTube because I'm going to be ending the broadcast on Facebook in just a little bit. So again, we've been on about 25, almost coming up on 25 minutes. So when we hit the 25-minute mark, if you're on Facebook, please head over to YouTube. And we'll be taking calls. If you want to call in, that's the number. 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. Make sure you call in, and for you Facebookers, head on over to YouTube. There you go. So the Facebook feed is off. Facebook feed is off. So it's just us. Thank you for being here. Thank you for viewing on YouTube again. If you want to get an entry into the Raider prize pack upcoming, again, there are things that I have coming. I know that there are other. I'm looking around. I know that I have other things to. It'll be like Raider footballs, like kind of like this one. Actually, I got this one ready. Yeah, like a nice little Raider football. There you go. A Raider football, you know, part of a giveaway. It's just little things that I can do. The little things that I can do. And we do got a caller. Good. Hopefully I'll be able to hear him. Ed Winchell, come on. I see you using, but you know what? I don't see it coming in. So hang on, Ed. For you. Oh, shoot! It did. It went away. Ed Winchell was calling, and I missed it. Okay, it didn't show up in Google Hangouts. There we go. This time we got it. Hey, Ed, how you doing, brother? What's going on?
Doing great. How about you, Cap?
Well, honestly, I got a headache. But and that's not just because of the game today. I actually because I did my video and I used my Captain Jack voice. I don't know what and I had some pizza today. It was probably going to be the last pizza I eat in a while because of just the content. I got to get over to like a diet that's a little bit better for me. But I don't know if it was just because that was all I ate today. But I have a headache, and definitely doing the voice didn't help either. So what can you do? So I got a headache, and then you throw in the fact that how poorly the Raiders played, and it's definitely enough to make you drink. Now I didn't drink myself, but this was full of iced tea before, but that's it. How you doing, partner? What's going on?
I'm doing good. You're not going to hear any complaints or criticism from me. Every team has days like today. I think the Raiders can, as I put in the comments, learn from this, forget about it, and keep moving forward. As I mentioned also in your comments, I've seen the 1976 Oakland Raiders, which is considered the best team in the NFL ever, get schooled. So it happens to everybody.
And it was by the Patriots, wasn't it? That was that only loss. That they had one loss that season. It was by the Patriots, right?
Exactly. Those awful Patriots.
Yeah. Well, actually, I would call them the Patriots because the Cheatriots are New England of the Belichick era. Those Patriots teams I actually not admired, but I will at least call them by the real name because again they didn't have a cheating coach and a cheating quarterback up there as well.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. But they had a bad day today, but I think that they will move forward. I don't think the Jets have enough in them to beat us. This is probably our trap game. And all the complaining that everyone's doing is just not going to help because you just got to move forward and stick by our team and believe in them, and good things will happen.
Right. And again, you're allowed to have a dud. And remember, when the Raiders lost to the faux Pirates here, they were within 4 points with 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. So they got outflanked, but they were beaten, but they weren't trounced like they were today. We played the Buccaneers well. We did not even get on the field today with the Falcons.
I know. We didn't, but we can very easily be 8-4 now. Or 8-3. I mean, you look at the Kansas City game, we lost in the last series. You look at the Bucs game, like you said, it was in the last couple minutes. So we have a young team, but a young team is not going to gel or get better unless they have some hurdles. And they're seeing hurdles in the NFL that they don't see on the college level. And it's only going to make them a more formidable team next year. And I sincerely believe if we get a good draft next year, like you said, a quarterback most likely will happen. There's no reason why we shouldn't go real high in the playoffs next year and possibly win a Super Bowl in 23.
Well, and again, for those that might have missed the conversation earlier because people were talking about, it was all Derek Carr's. It wasn't all Derek Carr's fault, but Derek Carr showed when we hate and despise and loathe the way he plays, today was a microcosm of that. 4 fumbles and a pick 6. Okay? That is something. Now, granted, okay, A couple of those were, I mean, he was blindsided from behind because Brandon Parker could not block the guy. And Brandon Parker today had probably one of the worst games of him starting than I've ever seen. Again, and Brandon Parker reverted back to his old self. And again, I'm hoping that there's still some positivity there, but he just was god awful today. So he needs to improve. But then again, everybody had a bad game. Everybody had a bad game.
Everybody did.
Yeah.
Excuses don't help at all. But if there's one big thing that every team, especially the Raiders, and probably the Raiders the hardest, is COVID. I know the Ravens are having a hell of a time now, but Jesus, it seems like every week the Raiders are dealt a bad hand. The NFL doesn't help with COVID, and they just got to keep plugging away. I mean, how can you expect things to happen when Farrell's out, Brown is out? You got more of our starters out than second year than the players that are not starters playing.
Yeah,
and that's going to make it tough. That's going to make it real tough.
Yeah, I was gonna say, and Matthew get a good synopsis. Everybody had a shitty game except Carlson. Okay, but if you're saying that Carlson had a good game because he was 2 for 2, that's not saying a lot. And by the way, listening to Trent Green talk on that broadcast, and again, that's why I tell people, please, if you have Apple, make sure you are watching the game and listening to me on Colorcast. You don't have to listen to insipid, hateful, just nasty comments by haters. And Trent Green was saying, well, can you bring anything positive out of today's game? And I said, yeah, I got something positive for you. The fact that Nate Peterman ran for a first down. There you go. Right there. Right there.
I know.
Ed, what's that in the background? It's loud as hell.
My goddamn, what does they call it? That Apple speaker or whatever, that Yahoo speaker went off for some reason. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
But no, you're right. You're right. And, unfortunately, things like that happen. But, next week is next week. The Raiders are flying home today. They were thinking of staying there, but they're flying home and they're going to regroup and fly back to New York next week.
Yeah, I think that they wanted to get that taste out of their mouth as soon as possible. And
So do
I understand that. I mean, had they won, maybe they would have, taken the day, to stay and get over it. But you know what? Getting out of there is what needs to be done. Get the hell back home.
I hope the injuries to Jacobs and Arnett are not real serious. We'll know tomorrow or Tuesday. But if we could come out of here with players that just have, some bruises and nothing major, we'll be in good shape.
Yeah, and again, I don't want to see again. I give Arnett an awesome try to get back out there. Again, he passed the Raider protocol, but it was kind of like a punch-drunk boxer. Tells you the right things, and the doctors passed him, but again, the officials could see right through that. So again, they need to work on that. I'll give him the fact that he was out there and giving it the old college try, but I want to make sure that Arnett is back. We saw Mullen come back, which is a good sign. I need to see Farrell out there. I like the fact that I saw Hurst. We haven't seen Hurst in several games because of COVID and whatnot. So we have got to get our players back. But by the same token, Ed, with the guys we had out there just played like ass today. I mean, this has been the worst. This has been the worst I've seen out of Derek Carr in a while. I mean, obviously this was his worst game this year, and I'm trying to remember what the last time he had laid such a dud. Maybe it was last year against the Jets. I don't know. I might be misremembering, but he just played god awful today, and everybody played awful today. And Jacobs was playing with a bruised hip, and I hope that his ankle is okay, because Richard was not playing, and if we don't have Jacobs and we don't have Richard, we're not going to be able to just count on Booker for an entire game. Alec Ingold will have to actually get some decent carries, and they're still going to have to pick up somebody. I don't know if they have a running back on the practice squad, but they're going to need to get one fast if Jacobs is hurt.
One great spark about today's game was Ruggs. They're really starting to use him more, and I got to tell you, I cannot stand listening to the announcers on TV. You called a fantastic game for somebody that your team that you love and dearly would do anything for. You were still very down the line about calling your game, and you did a great job today. I really enjoyed listening to you.
Thank you there, Ed. I appreciate it. Like I said, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. I called it as fairly as I can. I mean, I'm going to give you all the information that I can. And when things aren't good, I'm going to let you know that like I said, the Raiders played like ass, but I'm going to make sure that I'm not as stupid, critical, and just obnoxious as like people like Mark Schlereth and Trent Green are, because they're haters. They're haters, and I'm going to give you a better game. And I appreciate you being there. And again, for those that have Apple, please come over and use the Colorcast app. And thank you, Ed, for those positivity there.
You got it, my friend. And I hope you have a good week. And to everybody else who's listening, have a good, safe week, and be well and be careful.
Yeah. And again, keep away. Stay safe. Do what you need to do. And, hopefully you won't have to worry about any bad medical issues. That's why I wasn't in Atlanta today, because I couldn't do it because of my job. But please stay safe. And Edward, that goes for you as well, Per.
Thank you, my friend.
All right.
I'll talk to you soon.
All right. Thanks again, Ed. Always good hearing from you.
Okay, buddy. Good night.
Good night. That's Ed Winchell out there in Cali. It's good to hear from Ed. And we don't need to knock him out anymore because Ed's gone. But if you want to dial in, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. I got a headache, but I'm here because I said I would have an evening show. I understand that a lot of us are not in the best of moods. I get it. We're all not in the best of moods. But I appreciate those that are here. Again, blessings for Tommy and Matt's father. Hopefully that he will feel better soon. And anybody else that is out there that has some issues, blessings and good tidings to you as well. And I know that we had the Bishop A.J. Brahue in here. I know that he will wish positivity towards anybody that needs it as well, because that's just the way we are. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. I got to find something to watch on TV because I don't want to watch the Packer-Bear game. And Saved by the Bell, we got Jerry White in here to talk with us. Jerry, how you doing tonight? Good to hear from you, brother.
Oh, I've had better days. How are you?
Well, just like you, I've had better days as well. But it just, this was a game that you definitely need to make sure. And Ed Winchell, thank you for that as well. Another positivity for Ed Winchell. Make sure he gets, again, any super chat and super sticker that you give, $4.99 and up, is an entry into the Raider prize pack that I'm going to be doing at a later time. Ed Winchell with another $4.99. Thank you there, shipmate. Go ahead, Jerry.
I don't know who designed our game plan, if it was John Gruden or Greg Olson, but they need to take a good nap because the Raiders came out, they were flat on the offensive line. They had nothing. They couldn't, all season long, they would start the game out, they would establish the run. Then they could do their passing, whether it be short, intermediate, or even the deep ball. They didn't do that. They didn't do anything. They went straight to the pass. I mean, on the 4th and 1, and they throw the ball back on a sweep. What the hell? Look, I'm not a coach.
Yeah, you were talking about the fourth, and that they went for it and then turned the ball over, and immediately Atlanta got good field position.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm not a coach, and I'm sure I'm not a play caller, but even I'm not that stupid.
Yeah, it was various curious play calling today, and that's being kind. That's being way kind.
Did you notice that Derek Carr didn't scramble, didn't run on one play? Not one. All game.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it,
He didn't.
Yeah, I don't know whether that was based on what he was seeing in front of him. I mean, obviously,
Sure.
I would have to go back and look at game tape, and to be honest, I don't have enough time to do that. So I'll for you game type viewers out there, you can do it for me. So you can tell me if it was based upon what he was looking at on the defense or anything like that. But no, he didn't do any runs at all.
And between the turnovers and the penalties, we didn't have a chance.
Yeah. And I mentioned this in the video. The officiating was crap. And I'm going to say this across the board. The Raiders should have had, Josh Jacobs fumbled twice, people. And I know that the officials took it away. Yeah, I know one was taken away, but no, he fumbled twice, and,
yes, he did.
That was a bad take back, and that led to one of the Raiders' field goals. So the Raiders actually, to me, scored 3 points and were given 3 by the officials because again, they shouldn't have had that second field goal. But by the same token, the officials screwed up when they say that Dallin Levitt leg whipped into the kicker because he was blocked into the kicker, and he rolled
into the kicker.
Right, but he
rolled into the kicker.
He was blocked and rolled into the kicker. But I still say that was a bullcrap call.
It was.
Yeah.
So it was.
Yeah, and they ended up getting their first touchdown then, and it was back then it was 13-0 or 13-3 or something like that. But they shouldn't have gotten that touchdown.
I just don't understand how the offense got so off track after all the games they played this season, and they came out there and didn't do anything that they've been doing. They played completely opposite, did exactly everything they're not supposed to do. I don't get it.
Yeah. Matt also says about the helmet. Here's the other thing about that. Okay, was it a bad call? Technically, no, because by the way the rule is stated, which is bullshit. The rule is bullshit. Okay, that's what I'm saying. If you look at the way the rule is, it is a legitimate call. But Jacobs lowering the crown of his head for contact. What I get upset at is that after they called Jacobs on that, the other team did it on like the next drive, and they didn't call it. So if you're gonna call a by the rule book one way, you better do it for both teams, and they didn't do that today. Okay,
Yeah,
I think the penalty is a crap penalty, but by the definition of the rule book, I will say that it was called correctly on Jacobs. I don't like it, but what I'm saying is that Atlanta did it like on the next drive, no call at all, and that's what's bullshit.
see, I didn't catch that, but okay, I got your point.
Yeah, it was crap.
No, I just can't understand the game plan at all. It just blows me away. Was there a game plan?
I don't know. I think that maybe they had it on a napkin that they wrote at breakfast, and maybe the waitress took it, because there was really no preconceived anything on that. And thank you, Don Webb. Don Webb says we got 12 views and 6 likes. Well, now we're at 14. If you're here, Don says for you to give me a like, and I appreciate that. And remember, if you give super chat or super sticker money my way, again, that gets you an entry into the Raider prizes, which I'll be giving out in a bit. I got to have it built up for a little bit to make it worth the prize, but that I just can't give like, okay, everybody's going to have a prize tonight. You can't do that, but we'll figure it out. But again, thanks again. 14 watching, 6 likes. Come on, get that up. And again, sorry, Jerry. Go ahead, partner. I just had to comment.
And I'm thinking, okay, today could have been a trap game. Turns out it was. The Jets next week could be another trap game, and I pray to God it doesn't ruin our chances in the postseason.
Well, I would say that it's the next week's game isn't a trap game, only because of the fact that we lost so despicably today. If we had won today, I would say that yes, the Jets game is an additional trap game, but we played so piss poor today that it's not, in my estimation, it's not that much of a trap game, because the Raiders know they got to win because they played so poorly today. You understand what I'm saying there? I mean, the trap game elements have gotten away in my estimation. Yeah.
A lot of posts on, social media, they blame the NFL, oh God, what are they called? I can't think of what they're called. Everyone picked the Raiders. Everyone.
Yeah.
And they're blaming them. I think the Raiders play better when the underdogs right now.
Yeah. And again, the way they came out today, it was like, and I heard this earlier, and I'm not gonna take his thunder away from him, but Violator said a very profound statement today. Make sure you are checking it out on Fan Media videos. If you are watching this video, make sure you go to Fan Media videos on YouTube, because myself, Violator, Homer, and Ken Thompson are there. And Violator had a perfect moratorium on what happened today. Go ahead there, Jerry.
Oh, no, I'm listening to you.
Yeah, I'm just saying, make sure you check out Fan Media as well.
Okay. No, today's game is like, it was completely the opposite of what I thought I'd see. In my opinion, the score should have been reversed.
It should have been, but it isn't.
No, I agree. Yeah, you're right. All right. Well, I was just wanted to give you my opinion, and thank you again for the helmet. I love it.
Well, you won in the giveaway, Jerry, and again, I made sure I got another Marcus helmet, but I'm probably going to wait, maybe because I gave the one Marcus helmet away at 1,000. I'll probably, at minimum, wait until 2,000 or 2,500 for the next Marcus helmet. So again, you're going to have your Marcus Allen helmet given from me. It's going to be worthwhile for quite a while, but don't worry about having somebody else. Oh yeah, well there you go. Somebody's gonna. Well, I'm gonna wait to give away this second Marcus helmet because I'm not just gonna give one away after I gave one to Jerry. It's gonna be a little while, but there are other things I'm gonna be giving away on this Raider prize pack. Hey Jerry, thanks for coming in, partner.
Hey, thank you.
You be well and take care.
You too. Have a great Christmas.
Now, to you as well.
Bye.
All right, bye-bye. That's Jerry White calling from Cali. Jerry was the winner of the Marcus Allen helmet that I gave away at 1,000 subscribers. Raiders were favored by 3. Wow. They got their butt kicked. Oh, I don't know why Jerry's calling again. I let it go. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. Yeah, I agree with Matt. Sam Darnold, he played such a fantastic game last year. Yeah. Raiders haven't won in Atlanta since 1997, and who won that game? Jeff George. I remember that game. Jeff George won that game and did a lap. Did a lap around this. It was the Georgia Dome. It wasn't the Mercedes-Benz Dome, but it was the Georgia Dome. But he did a lap around the Georgia Dome. Jacksonville canned their GM. Okay, well, thanks for that news, Matt. Again, if you're watching the show, and Don Webb said this, if you're watching and you like what you see, give it a thumbs up. If you wanna be eligible for some Raider prizes in the future, I got to get it squared away and let folks. I know that I'm giving away because I got them out of storage. Brand new Raider car mats like I had before that I gave away in that prize pack before. Raider car mats, the nice thick ones. They will be part of a possible giveaway. And what I'm going to do is this. I'm basically going to play like I'm thinking out loud as I say this. But there'll be prizes, and we're going to like spin the wheel. And when we spin the wheel, that's what the people that are in. So it'll be like a double wheel. We'll find out what the prize is first, and then we'll find out what the winner gets. So, or you'll find out what the prize is, and then we'll find the winner. One or the other. Yeah, you were at the Jeff George game, huh? How was that, Mike? And again, Mike Arline is a longtime Raider fan living in the Atlanta area. I met him. Oh, my God, Mike, how long have I known you? It's been a while. Lost 2-0. Jets are winless. They kicked our butts last year. Yeah, I agree, Don. I mean, this game upcoming with the Jets should be something that should inspire the team. But if you saw how lackluster they played today, how pathetic they played. This game is not a give by any stretch. We've been here for almost an hour. We've had a couple callers. Thanks again for those who called. Eddie Winchell, as well as Raider Jerry White. If I had did I have a call before Ed Winchell? I'm trying to see. I don't think so. So yeah, I think it was Eddie Winchell. I think it was Jerry White. Sometimes it just gets away from me. But again, if you want to call in and talk about the game, please do. I want to thank Ed Winchell for another entry with the $4.99 tip, along with V-Dub, Vince, with the $4.99 super chat, super sticker my way. Again, I got them down. That will be an entry in there. Yeah, Mike White was the coach. Yeah. If you want to call in, please do. We got 15 folks that are watching right now. I'll be more than happy. But I got a headache. So if you're not going to call, I'm going to take my gear off and I'm going to take some medicine. So it's up to you because it's 10:40 and I probably won't be on for at least 11 o'clock Eastern time unless I get some viewers and get some people to call in. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. We got 16 watching and 8 thumbs. Let's try to get those thumbs to match the numbers. 16 watching, 8 thumbs. If you like what you watch, let me know. Give me a comment. Throw me a thumbs up. Remember, Super Chat and Super Stickers, $4.99 and up gets you an entry. And I can't wait until I have something that's coming my way. And I can't wait to get it here so I can add it to one of the things that we are going to be giving away. Line is open, 813-699-0834, 813-699-0834. Maybe I'll throw in an old Captain Jack vest. I mean, you might say, who cares? But, maybe it'll be an old Captain Jack vest. Robert Hawk, yes, it was. It was definitely a tough one. That's being too kind. A tough one for sure. Be very too kind. For the let me folks out there, folks that use Apple. If you're an Apple user, put into the chat comments, say, hey, I'm an Apple user, because again, I want you to know that I'm going to give you a sports broadcast via Colorcast. So this way you don't have to listen to the Raider haters that call the game. I mean, Kevin Harlan, I got to find out where he's from, because that guy is a pure hater. Let me do a quick Google search of him. I know that Trent Green is a hater. Okay. Kevin Harlan. Okay, let's see where he's from. He's from Milwaukee. I don't know why he would be a hater, but he definitely is definitely not a positive force when it comes to talking about the Raiders. Now, I know Trent Green obviously is a Kansas City Chief. And also, he was with the St. Louis Rams, so, he has that Midwest anti-Raider bias. But again, it's just obvious to me. Yeah, he's only 5 years older than me. 5 years older than me. He's 60 years old. Line is open, 813-699-0834. Let's see what else we got. Apple user. Okay, good. Robert Hawk, do you know about the broadcast that I have? I got to take my hat off. This is just like I said, I got a headache. I have a headache, and this is not helping. If you are an Apple user and you have a chance to use the Colorcast app, please get with me and already downloaded. Good. Did you get a chance to listen to the broadcast today, Rob? Listening to me on the Colorcast app. I thought I saw you last week in there. So again, yeah, I just the headache, the pain was there. Don't worry, I got my Raider stuff on. Trent Green was also a pathetic quarterback. I agree with that. Got 15 viewers, 8 thumbs up. Ed, I'd give it a thumbs up just for that. Yeah, last week. Yeah, I thought I saw you in there last week, Rob. Make sure that you use the Colorcast app and listen to me do the game. Is a lot better. Eric Amelung, thank you for being in here as well. Murphy's Law game. No more calls coming in. No more calls coming in. So I'm at 11:15. I will guarantee you, folks, that I'm not on past 11 o'clock. I can guarantee you I'm not on past 11 o'clock. That's just the way it is. Blows my mind is those know who. Yeah, and you know what, Matt? If Julio Jones was there, and Todd Gurley was there, they would have scored 60. They would have scored 60. Isn't that pathetic? They would have scored 60 points. They scored what? 43? What was the final score? 43-6? And again, by the way, 3 of those points were given. The Raiders, Josh Jacobs fumbled twice, guys. I know that they said he didn't, but he did. He fumbled twice. Oh, well, go. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I get it. I agree with you. What could go wrong could go wrong. I get it. The Raiders did not do anything to help themselves. The officiating sucked on both sides. On both sides. So don't say that I'm being very all against the Raiders. No, like I said, Josh Jacobs fumbled, and they said he didn't. That's a bad call. The Raiders had a really bad call go against them when they said that Dallin Leavitt ran into the kicker. He was blocked into the kicker. That's a bad call. The call against Jacobs, by definition, by rule, the proper call, but then they don't call it against the Atlanta Falcons the very next series. So I'm saying if you're going to be calling things, be consistent. Be consistent. I know we're a lot of us are not in the mood. I get it. I mean, let's go over some of these things as well. Okay, I got the stats out. Okay. Passing first downs, obviously, the Falcons led us by 10, 23-13. 13-11 on passing, 5-1 on rushing, 5 on penalties. Let me say that again. 5 first downs on penalty given to the Falcons. Total plays, what? 14 more? Yeah, something like that. 14 more plays. Total yards was about 60 more total yards, 304-243. And we had one more drive than they did. One more drive than they did, and we scored 6 points. That's lunacy. Yards per play were both the same, 4.2. We actually had more passing yards, 203-179. But they whooped our ass in rushing. 40 rushing yards by the Raiders. 40-125. And 11 penalties for the Raiders, 6 for them. And again, time of possession, let's call it 35-25. That's about what it was. 35-25. And that's the big stats. But when you look at, again, when I'm giving you stats on Nate Peterman, you know that it was a bad game because Nate Peterman played. He was 3 for 5, though. 60%. That's not bad. 25 yards, 5-yard average. Derek Carr, 22 of 34 for 215. 1 pick six, 4 fumbles. 1 pick six and 4 fumbles. Oh, that's a unique stack. Broncos became the first team since Tim Tebow's Broncos in 2011 to not complete a pass in the first half. Wow. Well, you know what? I don't care what the practices are. It's how you play the game. The practices were flat. Okay, do something about it. And Derek Carr had a shitty game. No, and I'm not mad at you, Eric. I'm just saying I'm mad at the comment. Derek Carr said that the practices were flat. We'll do something about it. Actually, Hinton was their quarterback, and he was actually a quarterback, I believe. He was on the practice squad. I will check with that. But Hinton was their quarterback. Again, rushing. Total yards for the Raiders. 40? Oh, 38. Yeah, 40 yards total. 40 yards to 125 for Atlanta. Receiving, like I said, we had more yards receiving, 240 to their 185. And you got to love Hunter Renfrow. 7 catches for 73 yards. Ruggs, 3 for 56. Targeted 5 times. Renfrow was targeted 9 times, so he was had either one. A couple of them were either, I don't think they were drops. I think they were just like at his feet or things like that. Aguilar, 5 of 6, 54 yards. Waller, 4 of 7, and they didn't use him enough. Jacobs caught all 3 of the passes that were thrown his way. Edwards caught 1 of the 2 passes. Zay Jones caught his only pass that was thrown his way. And Devontae Booker, 1 for 4, -1 yards. But again, I remember a couple of those passes were just crappy car passes. And again, Derek Carr, it said he had 3 fumbles. I already had 4. But he did have the pick 6. It was just a crappy game. Oh, Hinton was a wide receiver on the practice squad. Okay. But he was a quarterback prior. So at least he knows the plays. Yeah, I mean, the Broncos had no chance to win today. They had no chance to win today. I get it. Yeah, okay. So yeah, he was a quarterback in college. That's what I thought. Well, folks, it's almost 11 o'clock, and we're bummed. We're talked out. We're pissed. We'll see what we got going on for next week. Again, remember we play the Jets next week, and that's just the way it is. I got a headache, and I'm not ecstatic. But I hope you're right, Ed. Raiders will be on a mission. Again, I want to thank tonight's participants with the positivity. Vince and Ed Winchell, thank you for your contributions for the Raider prize packs that we will be giving out. Again, I want to make sure I know what the hell I'm giving out before I do that, but I'll have like a prize wheel, and we'll have like a winner at like certain times. We get up to a certain amount. And again, all we got to do is win next week. I feel bad for those folks that have to go into work tomorrow and see people. I haven't been at my job. I've been teleworking since March. So I don't see people on a regular basis. This is how I see people, is via the show. And I appreciate y'all being here. Because it's important for me to hang out with y'all. Again, thanks for joining me tonight. We'll see you Tuesday on the Firing a Broadside. It'll be a web show, web podcast. Make sure you are watching Firing a Broadside here on the YouTube channel. Until then, take care. Be sure to watch the fan media video with myself, Violator, Homer, and Ken Thompson. Make sure you're watching that. And then on Wednesday, make sure you're watching NFL Nation Live. That's on the NFL Network here on YouTube as well. Will I have a special guest? Yes, I will, if all goes as well. If all goes as planned, I will have a special guest or two. I know I gotta make sure that they are on tab for the show. We'll see you Tuesday. Take care, everybody. Be well. Cam Jack out.